Peacemaker, the newest show coming from the DC Universe and HBO Max, is pure awesomeness. After seeing the season finale, which just released this morning, I can thoroughly say that this is one of my favorite shows that I have watched as of right now. As somebody who hasn't seen too many shows in the past around DC characters, I can definitely say that this ranks up there as either my favorite or second favorite show around DC characters besides Batman Beyond. Season 1 was an absolute joyride from start to finish through all 8 episodes, and I am very delirious and excited for what is to come in Season 2, which also got announced today. Before we begin this review, guys, be sure to like the video if you enjoyed my review and comment down below what you thought about Season 1 of the show. The show stars Cena in the title role as Peacemaker, along with a handful of other really good cast members playing various different characters. And as I already said, from start to finish, everyone in this show is really, really good, especially our main man, Cena, who gives without a doubt his best performance of his entire acting career. While there were some characters in the show that don't exactly get their fair share of screen time, and at times I wasn't a big fan of their decision making, there's nothing I can complain about when it comes to their performances, including a surprise performance from a CGI eagle in Eagly, who steals the show at many different times. The show is of course meant to be seen as a action comedy and thriller throughout, bringing some of the funniest humor and comedy that I have ever experienced on screen, along with some incredibly well-filmed action scenes that bring the violence and gore sometimes in ways that you aren't expecting. All of this is done through the incredible filmmaking abilities of Gunn, who not only directs some episodes but also writes the show to amazing quality. I'm not ready yet to see where this ranks in terms of his filmography, but it is definitely up there with some of his best work. The season finale in particular was a great send-off for the first season, which offers the best action of the entire show, with some heartfelt moments as well as some cameo appearances from certain characters that left me scratching my head as to what exactly this means for the DC Universe right now. As far as every other episode goes, there is not one that drags or leaves me not liking it in any way. I liked every episode in this entire first season. As far as criticisms go, as I said, there were some character decisions at times where it felt like I couldn't get on board what certain characters would do. Not every joke in the show lands, but of course no comedy can really do that. Specific characters such as Judo Master, who at first I thought I liked until he doesn't end up being used at all throughout the season. Adebayo, who is a newcomer to our main group of characters, was not on my good side for most part of the show throughout, and at times was really making some questionable decisions as to why. Even so, I would think that her character wasn't even supposed to be in the show to begin with, and it just felt out of place. Daniel Brooks, who plays the character, does a great job, but ultimately the way the character was written didn't always sit right with me with some of her decision making and out of nowhere scenes that don't really make sense. Other than that, I really don't have much else to critique about the show other than maybe a couple of nitpicks throughout. Everything else about the show I absolutely loved, from the character development for each and every one of our main characters and our villains, to the way that the show was paced, to the action scenes and the writing from Gunn. I cannot say enough about the show, and I'm definitely looking forward to Season 2 when it eventually comes out. So that is my quick review of Peacemaker Season 1. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you'd like what I had to say again, be sure to hit that like button and let me know down below in the comments what you thought of Season 1. And of course, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell and share this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one.